Think you could handle the pressure of making split-second calls in front of millions? Today, we're taking you inside the high-stakes world of NBA referees. The elite few who manage the game's chaos, control the stars, and handle the pressure like pros. You'll be surprised by just how much it really takes to call the shots in the NBA. You might be thinking it's all about knowing the rules, but being an NBA referee is so much more. We're talking years of intense training, top-tier physical fitness, and mental grit that would make even the toughest players break. From grueling fitness tests to managing superstar egos, here's what it really takes to be one of the NBA's referees. Stick around to find how much they earn, the risks they face, and the wild confrontations they sometimes find themselves in. First, let's talk about the journey. NBA referees don't just show up on the court fresh out of college. Most of them have spent decades working their way up, starting at local high schools, moving through college games, and eventually, if they're lucky, reaching the pros. To even be considered for the NBA, you need a ton of experience. Most referees put in 10 to 15 years of officiating at lower levels before they get their big break, and that's not even the hardest part. They have to go through extensive training and certification programs. The NBA wants only the best, so they run potential referees through rigorous tests to make sure they know the game inside and out. They attend referee camps, go through reviews, and every call they make is analyzed before they're even close to an NBA court. Just imagine the dedication. Being an NBA referee is physically demanding, way more than most people realize. On average, NBA refs run around 4 miles per game, keeping up with some of the world's most elite athletes. And unlike players who can sub out, referees are on the court for the entire game. To qualify, they must pass rigorous fitness tests each year, including sprinting drills and endurance tests. Many refs work with personal trainers during the season to keep up their stamina. Can you imagine having to keep pace with LeBron James, Giannis, or Steph Curry every game? That's exactly what these refs are expected to do. It's no wonder they need to stay in peak shape year-round. Now, let's talk about mental toughness. Referees are constantly under pressure. Every call they make is scrutinized by players, coaches, fans, and even the media. They don't have the luxury of replay most of the time. They have to get it right in the moment. Imagine facing down a 6'8" player with a fiery temper after you made a call against him. NBA refs deal with huge personalities, from LeBron James to Draymond Green, and they have to remain calm, confident, and in control. And while most encounters are verbal, there are times when things get physical. In a famous 2002 incident, Rasheed Wallace, known for his intensity, headbutted referee Tim Donaghy after a game. And he's not the only player who's let his anger get the best of him. These encounters underscore just how tough refs have to be, not just physically, but mentally. In recent years, the NBA has introduced more technology to assist with close calls, but this actually adds pressure. Instant replays are only available in certain situations, and refs still need to make split-second decisions. Plus, they're often mic'd up, meaning every word they say could be broadcast live. This isn't about just watching the game. It's about staying sharp, quick thinking, and being able to handle the technology while managing high-pressure situations. It's a mix of human intuition and high-tech precision. While it doesn't happen often, physical encounters between refs and players have occurred. Aside from Rasheed Wallace's headbutt, former ref Joey Crawford famously ejected Tim Duncan just for laughing on the bench. Tensions run high, and with the refs in charge of some of the game's biggest stars, these confrontations are bound to happen. NBA referees are well compensated, with salaries ranging from $150 to $550 a year, depending on experience. They get to travel and see some of the best basketball in the world up close, but the public criticism that comes with controversial calls and the occasional physical risks make it clear this job isn't for the faint-hearted. It's a rewarding role, but comes with a unique set of risks and pressures. Did you know that the average NBA referee makes 20 to 50 calls per game, or that they're prohibited from gambling on NBA games to avoid any conflicts of interest? Some refs even have side careers as lawyers, teachers, or in business. It's a unique job that requires a unique person. Being an NBA ref isn't just about knowing the rulebook. It takes years of experience, intense physical training, and mental toughness to handle the heat. Next time you see a ref making a tough call, you'll know just how much it took for him to get there. If you found this journey into the life of NBA refs fascinating, hit that like button, subscribe to Sportspreneur, and ring the bell for more deep dives into the world of sports and business.